Welcome back to Redcliffe in Dragon Age Inquisition. In the meantime, I took the liberty to do those side quests here, closing the Fade Rifts that we had here, those two, and the third one which was here somewhere. Yeah, and I also did all the side quests that we picked up in Redcliffe. Apart from one, which is the bring the herbs to the healer, because we don't have everything that we need for that yet. So I will see in the future. Also, we have level ups for our characters, apart from our main character, but for the other characters, mainly for Blackwall, for example. I'm looking forward to actually making his guard bigger or stronger, because that is, I think, the most important thing, to not lose any health. So let's see where we can do that. Gaining a bonus to armor when you have an active guard. That is very nice. Let's go for that. It is also very interesting. Bodyguard. Do I have to activate it on a specific character? Maybe I'll have to. I think the rest is fine. Untouchable defense is something that I will need to get into as well. So yeah, Vanguard is very important for all of our warriors. I didn't put anything for Iron Bull in there yet, so I have to remember doing that in the future. For Varric, I think it is... Maybe, let me see, what do we have here? Mercy killing. When their hearts aren't in the fight, it's almost too easy. Your attacks on panicked or sleeping enemies are automatically critical hits. Yeah, let's go for that. That looks good. Then Vivienne. Let me make Immolate a bit stronger. Immolate burns hotter and has a shorter cooldown time, allowing you to rain fire upon your enemies more often. Immolate no longer has a cooldown, but casting it multiple times in succession costs additional mana. Alright, let's go for that. Consuming fire. We already have Immolate as preferred, so that should be fine. Alright, let's go into the Gull and Lantern to meet Fiona.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Well...
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
As one indenture to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
It's a bit weird that when we have a cutscene, one scene where we're a bit further away from her face is very stale and looks very different to when we're close to her face. Must be some kind of a bug, but it's a weird bug.
Very well. Who's in charge now?
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Left? An Arl would never voluntarily leave his seat.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
I thought that this one question was part of this, but apparently it wasn't.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
You saw that again, like in that scene, Fiona's face was a bit different. I don't know what this bug is. It's weird. Because I can only guess that it's loading in, like, when people are too far away, they don't need to load in their facial expressions, so it looks like that, but in this cutscene, we're so close, it should not happen like that.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence
my characters look
that I
fine.
arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
If you're leading the mages now, then let's talk. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
It is always a pleasure to meet a reasonable woman. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be. Felix.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time.
That was weird.
Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
Certainly.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Ooh, very mysterious.
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
Only one way to find out.
Indeed. There's one thing I want to check in the options. Maybe if I go to graphics, resolution scale is 100. Mesh quality. Yeah, I'm not playing this on GeForce now because I don't have the options to install mods in there, so that's why we have it a bit lower quality here. But ambient preclusion, effects quality. The thing is, I don't know which one is for the faces. Texture quality is high, tessellation quality. Grounds only, mesh quality. Ah, that's it. More geometrical detail and will be visible from a further distance. Let me go set that on high. I hope that works better now. And okay.
We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
Oh, thanks. What the heck?
Who are you?
Linean. Just Linean. Don't ask what Circle Tower I'm from, because we're done with that. We're all free mages now.
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition?
Or you Chantry types think the same way. The Imperium is a great evil that must be avoided. It's just because they're ruled by mages. No one wants us to look at them and say their mages are free and the world hasn't ended.
But don't magisters summon demons and practice human sacrifice?
The Chantry says whatever they think will scare us. What's wrong with blood magic? People don't
What?
like the idea of us controlling their thoughts, but they have no problem with us throwing fireballs in their walls. In Tevinter, the mages police themselves. It works.
Well...
I'm here because I believe mages deserve their freedom.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
Well, I guess we'll have to prove it to you. Clemens?
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
You're one of the Tranquil?
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
I already said it in previous Dragon Age games. I think death is definitely preferable over tranquility. I believe every mage would think the same before they're tranquil, because afterwards they obviously don't have any feelings about it anymore.
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Alright.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
I mean, we already have one, but I'm pretty sure he would take an apprentice.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Agent acquired. Well, nice. Influence is almost at 5,000, wow. Talwyn?
Inquisition, huh? I wish to Holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
Who are you?
Name's Talwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hospital. Lived my whole life there. Since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day. Quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
I guess that depends on the Mage Tower. The one in Kirkwall was certainly not a place you'd like to be.
If you are happy in the Circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote saw to that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them and were cut loose.
There are still some of us who are loyal in the Empress's court.
I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
I mean, I can understand.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
I can definitely understand. The thing is, they didn't know when we would come, if we would come before the Templars attacked. So obviously, they preferred to make an alliance with Tevinter, because they were there. The annulment at Dersmoid. Annulment means killing all the mages in the circle. I'm happy that we were able to avoid that in Dragon Age Origins, that we didn't have to kill, that did not happen that everyone was killed, every mage was killed in Yeah, in the Circle of Magi and Ferelden, even though Cullen was in favor for that. Did we talk to everyone? Did we get everyone? Yes, we got everything. Alright then, let's leave. Okay. Sorry, I didn't want to walk in your way. Let's go to the Chantry. We've been there before the end of the last episode, but
They say Andraste sent you to save the world.
there was
If it'll
nothing
help
before
save
in the
lives
Chantry.
and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
I don't have to worry about you falling at my feet in worship then. That has been tiresome.
I believe we must each attend to our own lives to find salvation.
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the Circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
I don't see any other priests in the village. Where is everybody?
The Magister had the others escorted out for their own safety, but I refused. He can throw me out if he wants. Until then, I tend to my flock.
Okay.
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
The Imperium burned Andraste. Since then, we have led 4 exalted marches against them. Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magisters laugh. Something has happened, and I dread to learn what.
I will leave you to your duties.
Maker speed you, my child.
Okay. Now let's go to the Chantry.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Okay. Come on, almost. And the next round. Okay.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly?
Well, no idea
You don't
actually.
even know, do you? You
Yeah.
just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Let one Tevinter in. Suddenly they're scurrying out of all the walls like roaches.
Now, I'm ever so much more handsome than a cockroach. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Okay.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Okay.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
I thought it was from Alexius, but apparently his son was the instigator of this.
Are you a Magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
I mean, I guess they're not educated enough in Southern Thedas, at least. Not, I mean, okay, my character is from the Free Marches, but still, apparently they don't know much, they don't learn that much about Tevinter in schools or wherever they are schooled.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
Okay.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died?
You catch on quick.
Manipulating time itself? Many have attempted over the ages, but never once succeeded.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down?
Mm-hmm.
Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
And that is also why Fiona did not remember that she was in Val Royeaux, even though she was, because since Alexios went back in time, she didn't have to go to Val Royeaux because she already made an alliance with Tevinter.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori.
Oh, we know about them.
And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake. You have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
True.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Okay. I guess we are good to go back to the war room. There's nothing left for us here in Haven. In Redcliffe. Alright. I could go to the fellow Maya and try to get those, what is it called, this one rift closed, but I'd rather do this off screen because this is just one of the side quests there, and there was another side quest. Oh, you know what, let's try it out. I'm not sure if I'm good enough yet. Oh, there's a requisition as well. Let me try. We'll see if we can make it, and if not, we just go back to Haven and continue with the main quest. Alright. There's also one thing that I wanted to do in the character record. I wanted to switch around my buttons. I want to have this here and this on B. Actually, why not put this on B? since I'm going to use it anyways, as soon as I have the next upgrade, I can also go into stealth with it. And this one you can put here. Just have to... Actually, no. Actually, I should keep this here for the moment. And this one there, because not at the moment we can't get yet to shadows with this one. We have to upgrade it to shadow step. Shadow step, yes. Because then we don't need to use stealth anymore, because it will be the same, just with also moving away and not getting hit. I hope I'm not getting hit. Okay. Now I just have to remember to press the buttons in that sequence. Blood Lotus, I'll take all those Blood Lotuses, why not? Alright, let's save the game, because it's possible that I'm not strong enough still for this. Yeah, and I made it wrong. Yeah, I have to get used to this. He's too far away to hit me from there, that's nice. He has a barrier. Come on. He's still one level above us. But as long as we don't use any health potions, I think we're good. It will be difficult in the next round because of the night. Okay. Okay, next round. Careful guys, it will be difficult. If that demon is gone, that's good. There's another demon there. That's the knight, yes? Yeah. Revenant. But we got him. I think we got him now. It's not too difficult anymore. Okay, that's good. Okay. We didn't use any of the health potions. That's interesting. I thought we would need it. But apparently we did not. Right. There was one side quest here that I would like to take. Revenant helmet. Somewhere around here, but there's also... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might... Because there was another way. Maybe we have to follow that way. Here, right? Is that the way? Yes. Probably this way. Let's see. Is something around here? Supposed to be... Beatrice. We have to go into the water. I know there will be enemies, but we have to. No choice. I have to walk that way. Okay, this one is done. Alright. Are we finding something? Hidden apostates camp. Oh yeah, we did find something. Oh, that's apostate wildries. I should kill the other ones first. that we can concentrate on the apostate himself. Come on. This is difficult, but we're getting there, I think. Come on, why am I not hitting him? Okay. Okay, there's another enemy behind me, which I did not see. Okay, now back to the apostate. Come on. Yeah, we're needing some health potions here for him, but I think we're good. Oh, wow. It's difficult to hit him here. At least we're not losing any, I mean, at least we get the cooldown back as soon as it's clear that we didn't hit him. Okay, damn it, I have so many things. How many things do I have here? Okay, let me destroy those daggers that no one needs. Lightning staff, we only need one of them, right? Okay. Shocking staff can go. Okay, now we should be able to Warden Battle Mage armor. Looks good on him, but doesn't have enough armor points. The wearer of this belt gains a small boost to attack speed when below 50% health. This is good for... let's give it to him. It's usually good for a rogue, but I think it should be fine for him as well. Leaping shot ring. Okay. Varric. Vivienne would need another ring. Ability damage. Yeah, she can have the ability damage. Actually, she needs 2 rings. Enhanced Blizzard ring. Yeah, she can have that one as well. Alright. And cooldown amulets. Crafting materials. Logging stand. Okay. I have to sell those things that I have now. Ah yeah, also we have a lot of schematics that I bought in Redcliffe, so next episode will be a gearing up episode, before we then continue and meet up with Alexios. Okay, yeah, so that's the plan for the next episode. Not sure if we can finish the gearing up in one episode, but I hope so. We'll see. So many things that I bought here, so many schematics. But yeah, I mean, I want to stay contented. I want to be able to fight them. And at one point I want to switch to harder difficulty. Because I think that would be better at one point. Alright, we are done. We're done here. I can keep this, keep a fire staff. That's good for Vivienne. Keep a fire staff. She's currently using spell. Okay, it's better than her current one, so no. Battle mage armor. Legion battle mage armor. Nope. Superior enchanter staff. Raven totem. Alright. Let's activate this one and loot Bow of Cleansing Fire. Bow of Cleansing Fire. Whoa, much better than my current one. Doesn't have dexterity though, only constitution. I think I'd take it for now It has a fire rune, and maybe I can change the guarded longbow grip to get dexterity instead of constitution, we'll see. And this one does fire damage, which means we'll have the cool effect of fire. Alright. I now go back to Haven, and then we will upgrade our gear. Let's go.